You know, if I was to say what being a Christian was like, I think it'd be kind of like riding a bike. Okay, you're riding a bike, you know, and got to strap that helmet because it's all about safety. There you go. Riding a bike, you know, sometimes it's just fantastic. You know, the weather is fantastic. You got the wind at your back. You're going downhill, and you're just soaring. You're just coasting along. You got your iPod on, you know, and you're listening to your tunes, and you're just, you know, the day's great. People are smiling and waving at you, you know, and you might see other bikers, and you're smiling and waving at them. And then there's other days where the hill is the opposite way. You're going uphill. You got the wind in your face. You got cars that are full of exhaust and just, you know, or a garbage truck that's right in front of you, or you got kids that are crossing in front of you, and you got cars, you know, drivers that are yelling at you because you're slow and you're crying, and but God is still there. Being a Christian doesn't mean that life is just nothing but grand, and that we're always going to have the wind at our backs. Sometimes we're going to have the wind right in our face, and sometimes we're going to be going uphill. And sometimes we're not sure if we're going to make it up that hill. But that doesn't mean that God is not there. Every one of the disciples went through hard times. And I'm pretty much, I think it's a safe bet that every believer in Christ will go through, has gone through, and will go through again hard times. But that doesn't mean that God's not there. It means that He's right there with us, and sometimes he's there even more. Unfortunately, this isn't heaven, so we're gonna face some hard times. But it's all about keeping God there, and keep Him in your heart, keep Him going, and you'll make it over that hill eventually, even though it seems like you're not going to ever make it up that hill, because that one, especially on the way here, that hill, seriously, why would you do that because I'm not even sure if a car, it's got to use twice as much gas, because you're gunning it up that hill, and then you finally get up to that hill, and you're just, what's the point of that? Because I don't like crying on the bike trail.